1997, question number 49. We are told in a basket of fruits there are 6 grapes, 11 bananas, and 13 oranges. If one fruit is chosen at random, what is the probability that the fruit is either a grape or a banana? Since we've got 6 grapes, 11 plus 11, that is 17. Then 17 plus 13, that is obviously 30. So we've got 30 fruits in here, and for it to be either grape or banana, for grape will be 6 over 30, or is addition, plus banana will be 11 over 30. So we will be having 17 over 30, which is option A. That same year, question number 50, we are told the number is selected at random between 10 and 20, both inclusive. Find the probability that the numbers is an even number. Okay, so from 10 to 20, we know that there are 11 numbers. So what are the even numbers? The even numbers are 10, we've got 12, we've got 14, we've got 16, we've got 18, and we've got 20. So how many are they? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6, all divided by 11. That will be 6 over 11. UTME 1998, question number 46. A bag contains 6 red balls and 20 blue balls only. How many white balls must be added to the bag so that the probability of randomly picking a red ball is equal to 2 over 5? The probability of picking a red ball is 2 over 5. That would be red. How do we get that? Probability of picking a red ball is going to be 16 over the addition of 16 and 20, which is going to be 36, then plus the number of white balls, that are there, because the question is how many white balls must be added to the bag so that probability of picking that, so plus the number of white balls, let's call that x. From there we should be able to solve the equation. If we multiply both sides by 1/2, we'll have 1 over 5 equal to 8 over 36 plus x, and we'll cross multiply, we have 36 plus x equal to 40. So x is going to be 40 minus 36, which is of course is going to be 4. So there are 4 white balls that needs to be added. For tonight, that same year, in a recent zonal championship game involving 10 teams, Team X and Y were given probability 2 over 5 and 1/3 respectively of winning the gold in the football event. What is the probability that either team will win the gold? The probability for either team to win the gold will be first thing first, Team X is 2 over 5. Now Team Y, the probability of Team Y winning is 1/3. Now the probability of X not winning will be 3 over 5. That will be 1 minus the probability of this, and the probability of Y not winning will be 1 minus the probability of this, which will be 2 over 3. So this guys is no probability of not winning, this one is probability of winning. And also, what's the probability that either team will win the gold? Now if Team X wins, that means Team Y will not win. If Team Y win, that means Team X will not win. So if Team X wins, the probability of Team X winning, that will be 2 over 5 times the probability of Team Y not winning, 2 over 3. Or probability of team Y winning 1/3 times the probability of team X not winning, which will be 3/5. So if we solve this, this will be 4/15 plus, of course, okay, we'll just say 3/15, which will be 7/15, and that will be option B. UTME 1999 question number 41. Three boys play a game. It should be of luck, in which their respective chances of winning are 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. What is the probability that that one and only one of the boys wins the game? Okay, we've got three boys. Let's call the boys X, Y, and Z. The probability of them winning is 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. Now the probability of them not winning will be 1/2. Probability of this one not winning will be 2/3. That is 1 minus that. Probability of this not winning will be 3/4. That is also 1 minus that. So if these are their respective probability of winning and not winning, what is the probability that one and only one of the boys win the game? If one and only one of the boys win the game, it means X will win, Y, Z will not win, or Y will win, X and Z will not win, or Z will win, X and Y will not win. So for only X winning, that will be 1/2 times 2/3 times 3/4, or Y winning 1/3 times 1/2 times 3/4, or Z winning 1/4 times 1/2 times 2/3. So we'll simplify this. This will cancel this over here. This will cancel this. So we have 1/4 plus 3 will cancel 3. So we have 1/8 plus 2 we cancel 2, so we have 1/12. So the LCM of these guys will be 24. Will be 24. This in this, that will be 6, plus this in this that will be 3, plus this in this, that will be 2. So we will be having 11. We will be having 11/24, which will be option C. UTME 2000 question 41. X and Y are two events. The probability of X or Y is 0.7 and probability of X is 0.4. If X and Y are independent events, find the probability of Y. Now, we call from the additional formula of probability that the probability of event X or Y is equal to the probability of X plus the probability of Y minus the probability of X and Y. But recall that these events are independent, so since they are independent, this guy will be out. So if this guy is out, well, now the probability of X and Y, which will be 0.7, will be equal to the probability of X, which is 0.4, plus the probability of Y, which is what we're looking for. So we have the probability of Y will be equal to 0.7 minus 0.4, which will be equal to 0.3, and that will be option A. UTME 2001 question number 15. We are told team P and Q are involved in a game of football. What is the probability that the game ends in a draw? Of course, probability that the game ending in a draw will be option C, 1/2. 2002 question number 27. The probability of a student passing any examination is 2/3. If the student takes 3 examinations, what is the probability that he will not pass any of the 3? Now, probability of him passing is 2 over 3. The probability of him not passing will be 1/3. So if he's taking 3 examinations, the probability of him not passing any of them means he won't pass the first one, he won't pass the second one, he won't also pass the third one. So in this case, that will be 1 over 27, which is option A. 2003 question number 43. We are told a bag contains 5 black balls, 2 red balls. 2 balls are picked at random without replacement. What is the probability that a black and a red ball are picked? Okay, so the total balls in here, there are 8 balls. 2 balls are picked without replacement. What is the probability that if a black is picked, that is 5 over 8, and a red ball is also picked, that is times 3 over 7, because there is no replacement. One black ball has been picked. Now this is one way of thinking about it. This is if the black ball is picked first, but if the red ball is picked first, we will have 3 over 8 times 5 over 7. So we still have 3 5, we still have 8 7. So let's see if we can simplify. No way. So we have 15 over 56 plus 15 over 56. That is pretty much 15 over 56 times 2. Still the same thing. So we have 15 over, let's see, 2 in here is going to be 228. Can anything go? Nothing else can go. So that would be option D. Now, 2 dice are thrown. What is the probability that the sum of the number is divisible by 3? 2 dice, let's check it out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that in this case the total possibility is going to be 36, which is the number of the boxes that are created. Another way of figuring that out is 6 times 6. Total number of possible ways, that is 36. So that is for that. And yeah, the question is, what is the probability that the sum of the numbers is divisible by 3? So let us add them up and look for the ones that are divisible by 3. This plus this will not be divisible by 3. This will be divisible by 3. These ones, this will be divisible by 3. This will be divisible by 3. 2, 5 ones. This will be divisible by 3. Nope, none here. Yeah, this will be divisible by 3. 7, no. 8, no. This will be divisible by 3. So I think we can descend the pattern here, that is like 2 2. Okay, so this will be divisible by 3. 9 will be divisible by 3. 4 plus 6, that is 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. This will be divisible by 3. 5, 7, no. 8, no. 9, yes, 9 will be divisible by 3. 10 is not divisible by 3. 11 is not divisible by 3. 7 is not divisible by 3. 8 is not divisible by 3. 9 is divisible by 3. 10 is not divisible by 3. 11 is not divisible by 3. 3 plus 2 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3. So we have 2 2 in each case. That would be 1 2 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 times 6, that is 12. So we have 12 over 36, which will be 1 over 3. Option B. So let's check for 2004 question 48. Some white balls were put in a basket containing 12 red balls. So we've got red balls at 12. 16 black balls. So black balls are 16. If the probability of picking a white ball from the basket is 3 over 7, and probability of picking a white ball is 3 over 7, how many white balls were introduced? Okay, so for us to get the probability of picking a white ball, that would be 3 over 7 equal to the number of white balls, x, over the sum of everything. 12 plus that, 12 plus 16, that is 28. 12 plus 16, that is 28. So we have 28 plus the white balls, x. So what do? We have three brackets. 28 plus x equal to 7x. We cross multiply we expand. We have 3 times 28 plus 3x equal to 7x. We have 3 times 28 equal to 7x minus 3x, that will be 4x. We divide both sides by 4. 3 times 28 divided by 4 equal to x. 4 in here is 1, 4 in here is 7. 3 times 7, that is 21. So x will be 21, option C. UTME 2004 question number 50. A container has 30 gold medals, 22 silver medals, and 18 bronze medals. If one medal is selected at random from the container, what is the probability that it is not a gold medal? It is not a gold medal means you are picking silver and bronze. So first thing first, let's sum up the whole medals. We have 30, 22, we have 18. In here is going to be 0. We have 1, that's 4. 4 plus 3, that is 70. So we have 70. So if it's not going to be a good medal, that would be 22 over 70 plus 18 over 70, which is going to be 22 plus 18 over 70, which will be, this is going to be 40 over 70, which is going to be 4 over 7, option A.